Hey, bam, bam. It is your girl Tasha, known to the world as the Tasha Carpenter. But everybody calls me your girl Tasha because when you hang with me, what? It is like you are hanging with your girl. And y'all know my favorite word is right down below. It is bam, because I'm always being authentically me. Yes, being authentically me. Hey, I have not been on live in a minute. So I said, let me go and check in. Let me go and check in because I know some people are like, what in the world is going on with you, your girl Tasha? What is going on? Hey Faith, how you doing, beautiful? How are ya? How are ya? Yes, do comment because your girl Tasha is going to shout out to you. Rhonda Terry, hey, guys. This is going to be, look, I got chick pain in the background. Y'all remember that song, Good Times? Let me turn it up a little bit more. I can't leave that up because Facebook will be like, copyright, mute you out. If they mute me out, then y'all won't be able to hear what I have to say, okay? I'm playing Good Times because sometimes you just gotta play the music to let you know that you're going through good times, even if it may look like it's a little bit crazy. Often, you guys hear me talk about Tony Robbins and how he says that, basically, you can't control what's going on around you, but you get to control how you respond to it, right? You get to control how you respond to it. Oh, Rhonda remembers good times. Yes. And she hears it and she says it's true. You can control what's going on around you. No, you can't. You can't. You can control how you respond to it. Okay? How you respond to it. And I was just gonna tell you guys, y'all watched me um mentally. I had to prepare for what I knew I was going to be doing when I went to Guyana. Okay. Some of y'all watched me those 10 days I was in Guyana, but before that I had 10 days in Florida, right? But supposed to be a 7-day trip, had to get extended to a 10-day trip because of a family emergency that actually happened. Part of my family, we needed to stay there. Just put it that way, okay? I'm claiming this is my family. We had to stay there and take care of some issues and support a family member. Anyway, guys, when you mentally prepare yourself to do what is uncomfortable for you, or to do something that can be kind of scary for yourself, and you actually execute it, some folk don't be happy. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Some folk don't be happy because they don't want to see you execute your goals. Okay. And also, in that, some folk includes the devil. The devil don't want to be happy either. Okay. So when you're going through a battle that you know you're going to win because you got faith, okay? Yes, that was a milestone. Thank you so much, Rhonda. Because you got faith. And part of my hashtags with my Guyana hashtags was hashtag God got this. And I'm going to continue with that. More, I was talking to my girl Frankie Washington. She said, girl, new levels being different devils. And I'm going to tell you, stuff is coming at me from all sides. Why I really haven't been on live that much involves the fact that, guys, y'all know I done been back more than a week. I have thousands of dollars of merchandise that is still lost somewhere in Miami because my bag did not come back to me. And it's not just my merchandise, it's a collection of my business partners, because what I knew is that when I went out to sit this goal and complete this milestone, as Rhonda said, I knew that one of the planned events we were going to do was to be able to just get around, get the product out there, have product on hand. Got to able to set up at one of the one of the malls that are there, right? So I didn't have the opportunity to get a delivery that would have been here before I had to get on the plane. So some of my marvelous teammates, Matisse, Wanda, Tanya, who else is in there? I'm missing Denise. Who else is in there? Jackie. My teammates rallied and they all gave inventory to combine with my inventory so that when I could go there, I could do what I needed to do, right? So where I'm at right now means that, yeah, that sucks. Okay, Facebook user. Why did your name come up, Facebook user? I don't think I'm open in a group, am I? I think I'm only open on my pages and my Facebook user. Where are you watching me from? That just typed that sucks. Usually it shows the name unless I'm broadcasting in a group, and my intentions is not to broadcast in a group. I hope I'm not broadcasting in a group. If I am, so be it. Type your name so I can know who you are, babes. But anyway, um, it does suck. So it's hard as heck to get in touch with Miami Airport. And I have been up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Finally did get a person day before yesterday. But whether they find it, I'm saying God got this. They're gonna find my bag, and my bag is coming back, and it's not gonna be any heat damage or anything, and it's gonna be able to give something to give all the products back to my family member. I mean, well, they are my family, the team lead, my business partners, to give the products back to my team, my family, my team lead. But what I do know too is, if there's something else to come from this, no matter what, I'm going to make sure that everyone is made whole. Okay. I hope it's just by my bag coming back. But that's what happens to you. So you are watching me on Facebook, on my Facebook Latasha Carpenter page, on my Facebook Your Girl Tasha page, or are you joining me from inside a group? Because usually it only says that when you're in a group. But type your name. What is your name? Because it's not showing your name. I want to know who you are, so I can say hi. Then there's other things. I mean, you when you don't let that bother you. First of all, you guys, if you were watching me, before I even left DC, I had a whole bout of stuff that had to go on that I ended up spending $500 before I even got off the ground. The whole finasco with the whole COVID test thing, and I had already taken a COVID test. And when I got there, there's like, oh, your COVID test is not within 72 hours, because I did it 72 hours by the day versus 72 hours by the time I was going to land into the country. So now you got to go downstairs and take a test. They charged me $250 for the test. And then, oh, well, your name's showing up now, Wanda. Was that you that said that sucks? Because now your name is showing up. That's Wanda. It's one of my teamly guys that supported me and gave me product too. Isn't she beautiful? Let me pull her face back up. Isn't she beautiful? She is so beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, it is Wanda, but her name, look, it went back out again. Girl, something wrong with your Facebook. But anyway, something is wrong with your Facebook. Wait a minute. Now you said no. I'm so confused. Wanda King, are you the Facebook user? I'm not going to worry about it. Facebook user, whoever. Anyway, so and then when it came to my baggage, it took I had to take extra bags, and I had never flown American, and the charge for the first bag is $30. The second bag is $40, but the third bag is $200. So $270 and $250, over $500 spent before I even got off the ground. Then there was some things that went on while I was there. that I kept doing. And I'm going to tell you, when I'm talking about you get to choose how you respond to a situation at that airport, your girl Tasha was not happy at the beginning. But at a moment, I said to myself, I said, Lord, you know what? I'm going to check this attitude that I got because this is not going to set the pace for this trip. I done fooled around and got over this being scared about doing this, going to this foreign country by myself. Will I be able to take this next large step and actually pull this off? You know, will my team really come through? These people that I've only been interacting with via internet for over a year. I'm going to stay with somebody that I've never seen in person. You know, all those things was going through my head. And I said, look, God, I done got up the gut for this. I'm not going to sit up here and go ahead and get on this plane with no attitude. And I didn't. And on the way back, we had some issues with delays down in Miami that made no sense. And I was like, I'm still not going to have no attitude. I done gone and had this successful trip. We done been on the radio station. We done got in the newspaper. We done been on TV and everything and stuff too. Lord, you've been blessing me. I can't act. You know, sometimes we get blessings and then we turn around and still act ungrateful. You know, I was like, Lord, we're not doing this, Lord. No, 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 no. And then, Lord, behold, I get down there and all my product is missing. And today, June 15th, is still missing. And my teammates' product. But since then, you know, the devil get mad that you're not getting mad, that you're controlling how you respond to what you can't control. Because then I start getting attacks by way of attacks on my children. I've started getting some haters that don't like the idea of what I chose to do. Even I'll have to say, shoot, even a wash machine and a dryer even broke down on me. Got to buy a new one of those. So much. So much. Birthing pains, which is expected when you start a new venture, are happening, and they can be frustrating when you're in business. That could take you down a whole nother road. But I'm still continuing on saying, thank you, God. Thank you for where you done put me. Thank you for the good times. That's why I was playing Chick. Good times. I got another good time song. Because of that, you have to always remember this, people, that no matter how bad it may seem, or no matter how things might not be working out the way you want them to work out, always remember that God got it working out. And sometimes the way that God allows us to work out could be a result of us trying to make things work out the way we want it to work out. So we put a monkey wrench in his plans. And sometimes that monkey wrench don't feel good, right? Can anybody relate to me? Can you relate to me? Sometimes that monkey wrench don't feel good. But you got to be grateful for the fact that there's some people who don't even open their eyes up in the morning to experience a monkey wrench. Did you hear me? Did you hear me? Sometimes, okay, sometimes. Wanda says, of course. So you just got to keep on pushing. And sometimes when you're pushing, that means like I'm saying, I'm not getting on live as much as I used to, and some people are asking stuff. It's because my mind is focused in some other places right now. And it has to be focused in some other places. Rhonda hears me. I'm glad you hear me, sweetheart. Sometimes when we talk about we ain't got enough minutes in a day or hours in a week to take care of the things that we need to take care, that means that something with less priority needs to be put aside for a moment and go get things done. So while I'm focused, matter of fact, I can sit here and try to get this inventory list together to email it on over to the lady. over at the airlines and see what happens. Rhonda says, grateful for the blessings or the lesson. The lesson is still a blessing. Growth in it all. Absolutely. You better say that thing. Type that thing again, Wanda. Type it again. Willie Hannah. Hey, Willie. Willie said that's right. You know, just prioritize. And always remember something. Have y'all ever seen the picture where it says something like, God must think I'm strong, and the person has a tractor on the back of their back. They're holding up a tractor or they're holding up a truck. He ain't putting nothing on you that's gonna break you. I talked to somebody yesterday said, I'm going through. God got it, Rhonda. God got it. Somehow, some way. If not, if not, I will make it whole. If the choice is for it to not come back to me, not damaged, also because heat could be damaging some of the products, with the bottles and stuff. If whatever God sees fits not to do it, what I do know is I will make my team members whole, and I will get it back in another way. You know, when I talked to my upline, Sam Cerner, that's my business partner over in El Salvador, and I told him how frustrated I was, and I sent him everything that had gone wrong. What he said, he responded back after reading my message. He said, okay, you listed everything that went wrong. How about listing everything that went right? You know, first of all, I got my butt on the plane and did what I thought I was not going to do. You know how you say you're going to do it, but do you really believe you're going to do it? I believe the opportunity is going to come for me to do it. But was I going to really get up and go over there to a foreign country by myself and do it? I was wishing that I could get through doing it. Sometimes you got to stop wishing and got to believe. So I end up doing it. And then, like I already said, got over there and got the word out and got noticed along with my team members and positioned all of them into a better place. Picked up 3 new business partners so far as a result of it. I can't tell you how many hundreds of calls or messages regarding the product came as a result of it, right? Focusing on things that went right. And I think, Wanda, when I called you, that you might have said something along those lines, just like Sam as well. 3 new partners. One of them touched my heart because she's also a single mother trying to provide for her child. Matter of fact, I think I got 2 single mothers now. That is growth, Rhonda. Absolutely. I think I have 2 single mothers. Well, one's coming in. One is in, one's coming in. And my heart goes out to the ladies who are the single moms, because that is what started me on this journey with Vita Divina when I said yes to them in 2016. My need to be able to stand on my own 2 feet. I don't know who this Facebook user is with these eyes, and you won't say your name. Maybe you're a person who, I don't think if you was blocked, you better see my page. But something going on why I can't see your name. Let me see if I go into this live. Can I see it? Let me see. Sometimes there be people be trying to stalk me. Is that why you hiding your name? Let me see. Your camera guy, woman. Why is your name not coming up? Hey! Why is your name not coming up? That crazy. Wait a minute. Is my camera guy in the States or is it my camera guy in Guyana? It got to be my camera guy in the States. It has to be. It's definitely the one in the States if you're special. Hey! So, yeah, guys, we have to focus on what's good. What Sam said was absolutely right. And Rhonda, yes, is totally is about growth. We can't grow unless we take our steps into the world of uncomfortable. Okay, you got to be willing to put your feet in it. We're going to Europe next. We're going to Europe next. You got to put your feet in it. Like they say on the basketball court, you can't get a point unless you take a shot. So how many shots is it that you guys are not taking in your life simply because you're scared, or simply you don't want the possibility of feeling as if you failed because you do not know how to translate failures into lessons, as Wanda shared with us. Wanda King says, so it's not my Facebook exclusively. Mm-mm-mm-mm. How many shots are you not taking because you're scared? Because you think that you could fail? You'll never get your points. You'll never start moving towards what you need if you don't. So I was reading Ayana's book. Let me see what else I said. So true. Hey Sahara, how you doing? Carousel checking in. One thing she says here, you must realize what is actually going on before you can effectively deal with it. When our fears, weakness, and views about life are colored by low self esteem or lack of self worth, we are restricted. It seems as though we have a roadmap that leads to nowhere. What we don't always realize is that we have created the road. Remember what I'm talking about? You can't control how what's happening around you, but you can control how you respond to it. So, in some cases, what we're going through, we've actually created based on our way of responding to it. So she said, what we don't always realize is that we have created the road. It is a reflection of what we think about ourselves. We measure the future by the errors of the past. We make agreements with ourselves or others which we do not keep. We surround ourselves with people and situations that degrade, devalue, and limit us. Then we question why we have no confidence. Let me read that again. We measure the future by the errors in the past. Hey, Delone. Y'all, that's Delone Matthews. Please check his name out. He is the person that helped to print my person providing my BAM Being Authentically Me shirts. Yes, they are available for you to purchase. Being Authentically Me. I put that on hold while I'm trying to deal with this lost luggage, but you want to order your shirt, get your shirts coming out, okay? Being authentically me. I want to encourage everyone to be authentically me. Let me go back to what this is saying. We measure the future by the errors of the past. We make agreements with ourselves or others which we do not keep. We surround ourselves with people and situations that degrade, devalue, and limit us. Then we question why we have no confidence. No matter what race we are or what other people think or say about us, the first limitation we must overcome are those we place upon ourselves. The first limitation that you must overcome is the ones that you are placing on yourself. Okay? So when I say you're not taking your shot, it's because you're limiting yourself from taking your hand, putting the ball in your hand, extending your arm, and going up for the alley-oop. Okay? You got to change that. You got to change that. And you got to understand that no matter what's coming on, when trials and tribulations come on, it just means that you're moving closer and closer to what God has planned for you. closer and closer to changing your dreams to reality. Do y'all see how I done knocked my whole nail off, including look, all my nail. Look at this. That thing hurt last night. But anyway, it's your girl Tasha being authentically me. That's the way I do, guys. Eliminate your limitations upon yourself. Let's just sum this up. Eliminate your limitations upon yourself and get the moving. Take the steps. Start doing what you need to do. And don't get discouraged as you go on when new devils hit you because you're reaching new levels. And that's exactly what's going on with your girl Tasha. Okay. There's new levels, baby. And no matter how y'all want to try to make me feel, I know that it still is good times. Oh, that's a different song. Ooh, it done gone the wrong way. Well, you know what? Let me go to, since I just came from the Caribbean, let me go to my good time song in the Caribbean world. Hold on, let me find it. Y'all gonna like this. Y'all seen me do this one before. Hold on. If I could just get back to the screen. Oh Lord. Who's gonna release some limitations on itself? You're welcome. You're welcome. Let's get the good time song. Oh, I gotta figure out how to get back. Why is my, you know what? Sometimes these iPhones act stupid. Anybody agree with me? Okay, here we go. Here go my good time song by Luciano. Hey, as I eat my orange Twizzlers. Thought to myself, I have to make it somehow. You have to never bow. Sister even tried to tell me. Tried to trap me with the vanity. Wait for the hook, y'all. Wait for the hook. I made it through the rough times. Now I'm living in the good times. I made it through the rough times. Now I'm living in the good times. Hey. All right, y'all. I'm going to stop playing with y'all. I hope that more than one person heard something that you needed. And I hope that it makes you take those shots that you haven't been taking. Your only competition is yourself. Nobody else counts. Hey, I'm out. Love you. It's your girl Tasha Bam Bam being authentically me.